Hey, hi guys, I'm Jitendra Vaswani and you are listening to Inside a Hustler's Brain podcast. And today I'm with Lindsay Sharer. Like she's a Pinterest expert and she's doing digital marketing right now from long time. So Lindsay, she's going to share her journey, like how she started into the digital marketing and how she's helping entrepreneurs to launch their online business. So Lindsay, over to you. Let's start with you. How did you get started in this journey?
Yeah, I'm so excited to be with you guys. All the hustlers, we're hustling right now.
Yeah.
I know that's for sure.
Perfect.
Getting creative and inventive and all the fun things. So,
Yes.
so I love digital marketing. I think it's just always been in my blood for some reason, like just
Right.
love it so much. I did mergers and acquisitions years ago. And so I was
Right.
helping companies go public and license technology, and digital marketing is a really fast way to get data.
Right.
So in the process, I was like, all right, let's launch some digital ads and let's get some data really fast. And investors love that. They want to see how much it costs for an acquisition and all of that stuff. And so in the process, that's how I got started with digital marketing years ago.
Right.
And I love content and I love really good strategy for organic marketing. And so I started an SEO agency in that process.
Okay.
And then I fell in love with Pinterest because my images, my Pinterest images started ranking with my SEO keyword strategy in the search engine. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm getting so much free traffic from Pinterest and it's high quality and I'm getting a lot of conversions and people are buying my offers and they're reading my content and they're super engaged with my brand. It's like, man, this Pinterest marketing there's something to it. So about 5 years ago, I opened a division of our agency that's just solely Pinterest marketing, organic. And then as the paid ad algorithm has gotten warmer and more, just more refined over time, especially in the last 2 years or so, and they've launched some new types of ads. So it's like this amazing platform that gets to mix together both the social media advertising side and then also kind of your keyword content creation strategy. So I was like, oh, I fell in love. I love Pinterest.
What kind of traffic, like the keywords you were ranking on Pinterest, like if you can share some of those keywords?
Yeah. So basically the keyword strategy is a little bit different than Google and your SEO strategy because you're looking for like longer tail keywords that other people are maybe that have good volume, but low competition, but maybe things that people are searching for, are different on Pinterest because you're looking for more broad keywords.
Yes.
And I call Pinterest the pre-search engine because people are going there for inspiration. They don't necessarily know what they want yet. So they're looking more for topics. They're looking more for these broad keywords. So we do kind of a combination instead of just like a long tail keyword strategy like I would do for content and creating blogs. We do more of like a broad content or a phrase match content strategy where we're looking to pick up traffic that's like, say you have an interior design company, we'd be looking for a broad phrase match where anything that's interior design or home decor or things like that. And Pinterest does really good with, so my focus recently is more on e-commerce. I used to be more in the info product world, but I like the instant gratification of e-commerce. So Pinterest is great for like mom and baby brands, bloggers, home improvement, home decor, wedding brands, things that are their main audience is mostly women, millennial type women, 30s, around that age, 30 to 50s. And you have a lot of new users that are like in the 18 to 34 range too. So we do really well with mom products, but I'm always surprised at new products that we try on there that I wouldn't have expected, and they do pretty well. So it's fun.
So when you started SEO, like when did you get started into SEO? Because SEO now has changed. Like in 2022, like SEO has totally changed. Like you need to have a lot of like your content should have like schema, FAQs, structure snippets. Like you need to follow a lot of guidelines like these days. Like, because I'm running my own SEO agency. So I know like I'm running a lot of blogs into health, dating, traveling, casinos, crypto, make money on online binary forex, because I have a team of 20 people and I know like SEO is now like more tougher and tougher right now these days.
Yeah,
Right.
Totally. Well, that's one reason why I love Pinterest is because you're getting a lot of high quality people that you can still use the content strategy that you have now. And you can add some of those topics and some of those headlines and things onto Pinterest and get a lot of good high quality traffic driven back to your blog the same way that you would guest posts or link building, which is very exciting because it's such high quality traffic and such high volume. The way that it works is that, like, you can share so many things and each one shows up as like an additional link. So it really builds brand authority fast, and it builds like those backlinks to your blog posts pretty fast. So that's why I was like, oh my God, this is like a jackpot. I get to work way less than I thought.
Okay. So what kind of the clients you work with right now? Like,
mostly e-commerce, like I said, a lot of women's brands, fitness, do a lot of fitness. We're doing right now, we're kind of pivoting more towards app installs, things that people can work out from home, cooking apps from home, things like that. But we do a lot of clothing brands.
Clothing brands. Okay.
Yeah, just a lot of, I have so many random, like, strange things that you wouldn't think of, like eyelashes and beauty products and skincare. We have some hair care brands and things like that that are doing really, really good, even in like weird economic stuff. So,
okay. So someone is starting out right now on Pinterest. So what advice you will give to those people who are really starting fresh right now on Pinterest to drive
just
traffic?
Start creating content, create good, high quality images, focus on organic traffic and just really learning the platform in the beginning. Because like I said, it's very different than it's not a social media site. But so it's a search engine, but it's also kind of a mix of a social media site. It's kind of hard to explain. But it's like if you were to go to Google and you searched something that you wanted from Home Depot, say you wanted like a glass mirror, and you're trying to get inspiration on Pinterest, before you would ever go to Google to search glass mirror, you would go to get home decor inspiration. So it's cool though, because you can save that for later. And so as advertisers, we can help our clients get a lot of that natural engagement and that first look at your brand, which is very valuable because then you become the go-to person. Like anytime a person wants to buy a glass mirror, you're the person that they are going back like, oh yeah, where did I find that? And they save it on their boards, and then they can go back and purchase. And so that also creates a lot of delayed attribution on the platform. So people are purchasing kind of longer term. They have more of an engagement cycle. It lasts longer, which is actually very unique. Most social media
on
platforms,
the long tail things, like a long tail
are like with Instagram, it's like 15 seconds. Like your post is now irrelevant and invalid. With Pinterest, it lasts forever. So it's a really nice and unique experience.
And let's say, like, how big is your team right now? Like, how many people do you have in your team?
Yeah, we have 12 on our agency side, and then I have a bunch of contractors and folks that we hire out and work with depending on what we need. But yeah, like our Pinterest team just keeps growing. It's kind of crazy. It's fun and just a lot of things happening. And so it's exciting.
So how to rank your image on Pinterest? Like someone wants to rank his image on, suppose, like home decor. So how they can rank their image on Pinterest search?
Yeah, so you can do a mix of interest targeting like you would on Facebook ads, where you're trying to find a specific group of people that are maybe looking or have a certain behavior. And then you can also target keywords. So you have a few options for how you could target both just a regular keyword, a group of keywords, or even a phrase match keyword that's going to pick up anything that's related to that topic, which is really kind of cool. So yeah, there's a bunch of options there. And then you can get in organic groups, and there's communities and things like you would imagine sharing organically, like in a Facebook group. We have a huge publishing network that we've built as well, where you can get involved with other people who are kind of like influencer marketing in a sense, where they have groups of folks that they're engaged with regularly. So we help our clients kind of get organic engagement that way too, for sure.
Okay. And Lindsay, like, what's your major source of traffic? Is organic or paid? Like you drive leads through SEO or paid traffic right now?
It depends on the strategy. For me personally, everything that we mainly do is organic and word of mouth.
Okay, the word of mouth.
Yeah, so we do a lot of organic. For my clients that I run their ads, we do
Right.
a lot of ads, but really a mix of organic, because the organic will feed the retargeting campaigns and stuff too for the
Right.
paid. So
Right.
we do a mix of paid. I try and get my clients to do a mix of paid and organic, because the
Right.
organic long term is going to keep continuing to funnel traffic and drive traffic to the
Uh-huh.
product pages, to the blog pages, and it's
Right.
something you can kind
Right.
of set it in place with the strategies that we use, and it will continue to grow over time. So
Okay.
I like to do a mix of both, because ads are great. They're more
Yes.
instant gratification, and you're getting sales now, but then you're also brand building longer
Very good.
term and kind of creating this organic strategy. It's the same thing. I always encourage my clients to do
Uh-huh.
an organic strategy as well, even if they're in e-commerce. And that's
Okay.
one of the areas that I've specialized in, is really SEO and Pinterest for e-commerce.
Because I love SEO, because I have been doing like SEO from like 7 years, roughly now 7 to 8 years, because I know like it's like when I was starting out, like it was very crazy. I said, oh my God, it's very hard to rank my own blog. Then I started my first blog, like BloggersIdeas, and I was reading like Neil Patel article, like
Yeah.
he was posting a lot of articles, guides, branding, Rand Fishkin. I was reading all their articles and I learned everything from them. Like, okay, I have to
Yeah.
do this, like meta, title, everything I learned from them, like a free resource for me. And suddenly, like after 6 months, my blog was ranking for some keywords. Like it started getting traffic from organic, because I only know SEO at that time right now.
Mhm.
I know now I'm doing it from 7 to 8 years. Now I know, okay, what are the factors like, and then say, do you think like nowadays I'm seeing a lot of SEO experts, they are buying backlinks to rank to their websites, like buying backlinks from high authority websites. Do
Yeah.
you think like buying backlinks will help you to rank more faster?
Yeah, I think so. We do it. It's definitely a part of our strategy.
Okay.
My whole thing is like, like I said, I came from the mergers and acquisitions world, where we're actually like building brands. So most of the companies that I work with now are kind of past the like initial phase of like getting themselves out there. And we're more focused on growing and building their brand and creating new sources of, because with e-commerce, it's kind of different than with an info product. Like
it's different, right?
If you have like just a brand and you have info products, then you're trying to build your brand kind of first.
Yeah.
And then later you're adding on more products to sell. Well, with e-com, you're starting with the products generally. And you don't always have like an organic strategy. Most of them don't. Until you start getting like 3-4 years in, you have more money, you have more of a consistent sales. And then it's like, okay, crap, we're saturating out our audiences. We're very exposed on Facebook. We need to get some new audiences. And that's when SEO and that's when Pinterest seemed to come into the play.
Right. Yeah.
The other thing is people don't want to be 100% just all eggs in one basket. And a lot of folks get that way with Facebook marketing. And so it's really important to diversify and start thinking about where are you going to start getting in new types of clients, new people seeing your information. And the easiest way to do it, in my opinion, is search, because everybody's searching.
Everybody's searching, right? Yeah, true. Hello. So can you hear me?
We got a little freeze.
Yeah, it was freezing. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, let's go. Yeah. So you were saying something, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was just saying that my favorite way to open up to new potential clients is through search. Because everyone's searching, everyone is looking up certain keywords. We're all on different search engines all the time. And so to me, it's the easiest low-hanging fruit to learn how to optimize for search and learn how to get more traffic and get new people into your funnel. So that's why I love it. I think it's so powerful.
And did you think like the recent pandemic, like coronavirus is hitting a lot of businesses, like local businesses are being shut down with this kind of pandemic right now. So what do you think about coronavirus? Like, did it have some impact on your business also right now?
Yeah, so my business, so a lot of our e-commerce clients are actually doing really well because people are at home, they're searching, they're purchasing they have to transition and purchase things online. We have definitely made changes in our strategies for a lot of our e-commerce brands who have not been focused on lead generation. We've been kind of putting some more budget towards lead generation. We're doing things like giveaways and really changing our messaging to focus on immunity and to focus on things and activities that you can do from home.
Yes.
My business personally is doing really good, like way better than I expected.
Wow, like this coronavirus is helping you to make a lot of money, right?
Excited, but I'm also have had a few clients that have had to put their accounts on pause because they have like higher end products that are not necessary. They're not something that we can reposition in a way that's like a necessary item.
Yes, because nowadays, like the necessary items mostly are like fitness products, like immunity booster. Like people want to boost the immunity because of this virus right now. They want to buy some healthy food, right? Like these kind of trends I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And changing the messaging to like things that you can do at home. A lot of things. Pinterest is great because it helps moms with activities for their kids. And so they're definitely looking for homeschool curriculum and for just activities and fun things that you can do to bake with your kids and things that you can do at home. So they're not going crazy trying to homeschool and, you know, just the normal life stuff. So, yeah, I'm actually really surprised at how well a lot of our brands are doing. So some of them we've had lower conversions, but I would say in general, most of them are either staying steady or just growing like they normally would.
Just like travel and hotel industry, they are the worst right now. Like it's totally crushed up. Like because I have 2 websites into hotels and travel niche, and they have been shut down. Like it's a zero money. Like I lost all the traffic and everything is gone. Like my affiliate income. Like I was making like $2,000 to $3,000 a month from those websites, and everything is gone now. Like traffic.
Yeah, I've definitely had to pivot and start thinking of some other products and things that we could affiliate. I had some courses that I was working on that are now on like hyperdrive. We've got to get them out and get them to the public because people are asking for them and now they have time to take them. So all of my course sales and all of that has been shifted into higher gear for sure. So, and then, looking at new products and things to affiliate, things that are necessary and stuff like that. We've been building a lot of relationships and shifting that way for sure.
Okay, what kind of changes do you expect like after this coronavirus gets over? Hopefully it gets over fast as soon as possible. What kind of changes do you think like the local business will see right now? Like what kind of things they have to do?
I think it'll be a flood of activity. I think it's important during this time, if it's a local business and they haven't been taking their business online, it's the perfect time to start building out an infrastructure there. And there's never a dull time to do lead generation. Every time in history, like we are basically looking at it like a launch. We're in preparation for a launch or a relaunch of our brands and products and just helping our clients get prepared during this time to really just continue to grow their brand and to start thinking about some unique ways of marketing, maybe organically, that they hadn't been thinking about before and reaching another type of audience. So I definitely encourage local businesses to start
online. Like they have to be online. Like this is the right time. Don't panic. Just be prepared, right? That's it.
Absolutely. There's always going to be times like this. I mean, it happened in 2008. There's like random stuff that happens all the time. For different industries. And so I think we can't get so caught up in it and let the fear-based just mentality take over. It's the same idea. I see it all the time with like new businesses or new coaches or products. There's always a lot of fear around it. But us, we've been doing this forever. We've seen a lot of weird things happen in the economy, and we know and understand that it's always going to bounce back. More people than ever are online purchasing. So it's the perfect time to really start taking things online and offering services and getting creative about your offerings and really just, great marketers will always pivot. Great businesses will always pivot. The ones that don't, you watch them go under, like Blockbuster, for example. They had a great business model. They just weren't willing to pivot. So if you can pivot and you can make changes and you can not let a fear mentality take over, you absolutely have the opportunity, a major opportunity for lead generation and building success.
Yeah, because these days, because I'm seeing on Google Trends, like people are searching for make money online and work from home jobs. Like the countries like Philippines, Iran, Italy, UK, US, like people are like home, like they are into lockdown, right? And they are searching for these kind of options. And my blog traffic is going up for all those keywords right now. I'm seeing like the huge bump in my traffic right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And so then, like, okay, it's time to create some products or time to focus on these products and services
Yes.
and getting those out to people. And I have some courses. I have just a really good 0 to 1K course that teaches people how to get their first 1,000 email subscribers. And then I have my 1K per day course, and that teaches people how to really scale and get traffic and start getting their offers so they're making $1,000 from home per day. And it's totally doable. So
possible, right?
Oh yeah, it's totally doable.
Yes. So Lindsay, let's talk about your Pinterest or like a paid course right now. So let's talk about your course, like why people should be engaged in your course right now. So can you share?
Yeah, so I have 2 courses. One is an organic marketing course, which I usually recommend if you've never done any Pinterest before and you're not ready for ads, you're not sure about your offers yet, you don't know how the funnels work. Start with the organic course and just start learning how to create images, what the buying behavior looks like on there, where people are hanging out, and how to use the platform. And that one's super affordable, super easy to use. It's just called Pinterest for Profit Organic. And then I have more of a kind of if you're a media buyer, if you've been running ads before, if you understand digital marketing and you're kind of looking for a new avenue to start running more ads, then I have my Pinterest for Profit eCom Ads All-Stars course. And that basically teaches you everything that you could possibly need to know about running ads for eCom mainly on Pinterest. And we've got some info product strategies and stuff in there too. It's a little bit of a different strategy. But because Pinterest is a planning platform, my course really teaches you how to get some of those impulse buyers and really how to kind of push that needle to make it more of a direct response platform for you.
Yeah.
And I know some people have struggled with that. I've seen a lot of folks struggle with that. And it's like, there are some creative strategies you can use to fix that. And so we talk about everything from budgeting, bidding, how to set up your accounts, how to set up your campaigns. I have custom dashboards, and there's a lot of really cool options and opportunities that nobody else is teaching. I'm literally industry leading, developing the software for it, working with Shopify and working with Pinterest's internal team to develop new apps and new softwares for them, because high-level e-com folks need more help. There's so many more things that you don't expect that come up that we have to address.
Because there are a lot of ways to drive traffic to your e-commerce store, like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Like there are a lot of ways, right? So Pinterest can be another way to drive traffic to your e-commerce stores, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And your info products, if you're in a good, right fit for a Pinterest market, it's like a serious moneymaker.
Like info product sells very well on Pinterest, right?
Yeah, if you're in like a niche that's focused on women, in those age ranges, then absolutely. People are searching all kinds of stuff. I sell my info products every day on there.
Wow, that's a great strategy. So guys, I will drop the link for buying her courses like Lindsay. So once this interview gets live on my podcast, on my YouTube, on my blog, and Facebook, everywhere, I will just spread it. Like people should be aware about Pinterest, because my audience, they are not aware. They are mostly aware about SEO. Okay, SEO is common, like Facebook ads, like everyone is aware about these stuff, but Pinterest, very few people know. Very few people really know how to market their
and it's such a great thing. I mean, it's so up and coming. They just went public last year, so now they're really invested in making their ads platform better and better and better. And even in the last 3 or 4 months, I've seen our campaigns are starting out better, faster. We're able to grow and scale better. So it's actually really exciting, especially if you don't want to be dependent on Facebook ads or Google PPC for all of your new clients.
Yeah, because now I have a lot of my e-commerce friends, and they are seeing their Facebook accounts getting banned every day. Every day they are crying on Facebook groups, the accounts are getting banned, boom. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I have really good reps, and we have really good, way better than the Facebook, because Facebook is so inundated. It's a smaller market, but it's growing so fast, and the resources are just amazing. So I love it.
People should be there on Pinterest, right? They should learn how to drive traffic to Pinterest. Yes,
absolutely.
It's amazing, right? It's not aware about this stuff. To be very honest, Pinterest, and I just use it for SEO, but never for paid marketing stuff. But now I'm getting ideas for some of my I have websites into dating, health, CBD oils. So I can try to promote these kind of products to like the female sections, right?
I would, absolutely. Yeah, that's great. The dating app, I would think, would do great too.
Dating, oh, dating. Wow. Okay. That's another great way to explore the traffic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. And what kind of new social media trends you will see? Like you are seeing, like, after this virus gets over, like what kind of new trends will be there for social
Yeah,
media?
so people are a lot more focused on stress relief. They're more focused on living balanced lives, I think.
Right.
I think a lot of times, especially in our culture, we're very performance driven. And so not a lot of people have had a lot of time to actually sit back and think about what they want to do. They've kind of got into patterns. And I know I'm seeing a lot. So I help a lot of coaches and stuff too. I have a coaching group, and I'm just seeing a lot of people really reevaluating. And so I'm prophesying, I guess, that there's going to be a lot of folks that are looking at creating new business plans, that are going to want to diversify their income. I think affiliate marketing is going to continue growing.
Yes.
Yeah, people are going to start thinking about, okay, I've got to get multiple income streams and multiple sources of revenue. I think that there will be a trend back towards some of the physical necessity products.
Yeah, people will be shifting more online, and now they have to think, like, after this, like, this virus is hitting hard in US right now, and people will start thinking, like, now we need to build some kind of side hustle, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And Americans are pretty much hustlers anyway, so
yes,
they're always looking for something to do. So yeah, I think that's going to really increase in trend, and I think there's going to be more opportunity for manufacturing and some products and things that are going to be sourced in different parts of the world, because we're realizing that there was a lot of dependence on certain parts of the world for specific things. And so I think there's going to be some interesting manufacturing opportunities back in the US, which is going to, and also in India, actually. I know our president has negotiated some really cool manufacturing opportunities to kind of reduce our dependence on just being solely dependent on certain countries for certain products. So we're opening up new manufacturing, and I think that's going to be really fun and interesting to see how that plays out, especially with the Indian market. I love the Indian market. I think it's so big, underutilized, and there's so
now
much
e-commerce it's like a billions. Like I know some of my guys from e-commerce, they are making millions, right, every year. Because it's a like 1.3 billion population, right?
Yep. Absolutely. And everybody's buying all kinds of products all the time. So
yes,
it's just a matter of positioning and finding good supply chains and making sure that you can kind of get your advertising budget. But it's easier than ever to start an e-commerce store, or even to start and sell your info products. So
yeah, because I'm thinking that after this virus gets, like, they have to get online. They have to learn, like, okay, online, like digital is the future. Like you have to be there. You need to create some kind of course or product or service. You have to have some kind of side hustle, because it's very important. Because now people are just, I'm seeing some of my friends who are doing jobs in USA, and now they're having a very hard time right now because they are not getting paid, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm seeing the same thing. And thankfully, I'm like, my life hasn't really changed that much.
Yes, because we are online entrepreneurs and we know how to run this business, right? And we know what to sell to what kind of audience, right? So we are aware.
Absolutely. And it takes a lot of different skill development. So I think people are going to be developing their skills and really starting to learn how to message and package their expertise.
So I think, right? So, so Lindsay, who are your favorite online marketers right now? Do you follow them right now?
Yeah, I love all the good Facebook ad guys. I love Neil Patel, like you were saying. Who doesn't? He's amazing. I love Ryan Stewman. He's really cool. He's like a sales closer. I'm sure you know who he is. Yeah, just like, I'm kind of like I like to be kicked in the butt. So by like a Ryan Stewman type that's like, hey, get your butt together and let's get this moving and stop making excuses. And
just like Gary Vaynerchuk, he's always there on my face, like, stop doing, like, because I was like following Gary, and that guy has changed my life totally. From like, I learned the hustle word from that guy. Like, what is the actual meaning of hustle? Like, Gary taught me this thing. Like, trust me, I love this guy.
Absolutely. So, and I need to hear it every day. We've got to kind of, it's like taking a shower every day. You need to do it. You got to get refreshed. You got to get encouraged, and you got to get
there. Now we are in in the lockdown, I'm taking care of my health. Like I'm trying to eat healthy food, and I don't want to get fat. So that's why I'm going to running every day, like in the park. So we need
That's
to like
good.
be in the
Yeah,
shape, and you need to work every day. You need to keep self-motivated yourself every day. It's very important, guys.
absolutely. Yep. Don't let your life lax just because your circumstances have changed. You've got to adapt
Yes,
and start thinking about ways that you can still feed your spirit, feed your
right.
mind, and stay hungry and focused and stay encouraged and stay
Yeah.
grounded in truth and not fear. And
Yeah, so take this like virus as an opportunity right now. Like it's giving you signal like you need to do something behind your job. Like you need some extra side hustle to make some money, right? So
yeah,
people have to think
absolutely.
and take this as an opportunity. Learn. Just don't watch Netflix. Don't waste your time.
Right? I
Yeah,
feel like I'm working harder now than I ever have in my life.
same
It's
here.
like
Like I'm
crazy.
working with my team every day. I'm calling them. I'm being with them, and I'm just trying to like try to motivate them every day. Like we're having a Zoom call. I'm giving
Yeah.
them instruction like you need to rank this website. They are in stress. It's like, sir, please don't fire us. I say, don't worry. I'm not going to fire you. Just work.
Yeah.
Now this is a time to prepare. Don't panic. Like things were like my team was very scared. Like this thing. Like everything
Yeah,
is
mine
going
was too.
down. Yes,
I'm like, don't worry, guys. We're going to get through this together. We're going to innovate. We're going to think of
I
new
know it's
marketing
hard.
ideas. We're going
Yeah.
to pivot. All of us are going to work together and we're going to do the best that we can together.
Yes.
And if we have to take pay cuts for a month, then we'll do it and we'll keep going.
Yes, like we have to fight this, and we need to get over this situation, right? Like we have to stand strong right now. It's important.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can't let everything else dictate our success.
Right, it's super important. So thank you so much, Lindsay, like
Yeah.
sharing your journey about digital marketing and how you're growing e-commerce brands through Pinterest paid and organic traffic. So thank you so much. So guys, if you're really interested to join her course, I will drop the links below so you can check it out. So Lindsay, where people can find you?
Yeah, so you can find all of our Pinterest stuff at Pinterest, the number 4, profit.com. You can check me out at lindsayshear.com. And then our agency is launchmasterymarketing at gmail.com or .com, launchmasterymarketing.com. You can check that out. Yeah, we've
Okay.
got a ton of great content coming, courses coming, things that are launched and released now. And so tons of
Okay.
fun things.
Okay, thank you so much for being on my show, Inside a Hustler's Brain podcast. Thank you so much, Lindsay. I really appreciate your time. And thank
Yeah,
you so
thank
much for sharing the
you.
journey.